Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. Today we're doing another Miniverse Jurassic Park dinosaur. Still have a bunch to collect. We've only done like 2 of these, so let's see what's inside this capsule. It's been a few days since I've done one of these, and this egg looks to be a little stubby, I think. Oh, is it the T-Rex? I think the T-Rex is the only one that comes with this little mini can. Oh, that's exciting. Also, you feel it rattling in there. So there are species codes, and I can't remember what the other code is, but use the QR code, you can enter that. It'll tell you which one you get, so kind of a spoiler. And then it gives you additional information that's super cute, but you may want to wait to the end to do that. But yeah, I'll show you the checklist real quick. Boom. There's some cool ones in there. I'm really after these ones because I like the containers they're in. But if it's the T-Rex, where's he at? We're gonna have like a yellowish, orangish red one, which we haven't done yet. My other ones have been blue. So that's exciting. This snaps on here, and this little tray goes in there to make an incubator situation. That's really cute. And yeah, mine have really cleared up a bit. They've been sitting there. So sometimes they look cloudy. They do take a bit to settle. And someone gave me a hack, or I guess we're not technically doing it this time because we have this. But when you drop the liquid in there, don't just squeeze the whole thing. Do like little drops and it makes more bubbles. So I'm going to test that theory eventually. But I don't remember what this stuff looks like. So it may not be today that we get to test that. Don't worry. I have tons more of these. So let's get this open. Okay, so in the bag we have some mica, and that has a species number on it. So that's a yellow. Like I said, the other ones have been blue. This is the key that opens the bottom of the egg. This to scoop that out. This for whatever liquid's in here. So let's look at our egg. There is a crack line on it, and then you could just gently like squeeze, or you can hit it on something, but it should crack pretty easily. Oh wait, I wasn't supposed to do that yet, was I? See? But this is what it looks like when you open it without adding mica. So there's a little bit of liquid in there, and then your dinosaur. I like how I've done 2 of these, and I'm like, oh, I'm an expert now, and then I forget all about the instructions. So you weren't supposed to do that yet. But we knew it was a T-Rex because of this, so we're just gonna pretend that that didn't happen. So the proper thing to do is to use the key and twist it, and it kind of sticks to it. Then you're supposed to add the mica, and I think it tells you 2 scoops. So we will do that. One and 2. There we go. Now you add the liquid. It shows the liquid's red. Looks like orange on here. Use this to squeeze it and release. Yeah, it's kind of red. So this will kind of be fun since we did it wrong. Do like a drop at a time and see what that looks like, if it balls up or not. And maybe with this angle it will be hard. I don't even really see where it went. Yeah, that doesn't... Oh, I see. Once it touches the mica, it creates a bubble. Okay. That makes more sense. So we have 2 bubbles. And you can add as much liquid as like you want because it's just going to be on display. But I suggest leaving like a tiny air bubble at least because you'll need room for shaking. And whatever this liquid substance is, it kind of separates like oil. I'm going to add just a little bit more. And I'm squeezing it like 1 drop at a time. And I'll adjust the camera so you can see it better. Hopefully this is a better angle so you can see T-Rex. The mica's all at the bottom. It did kind of form a giant bubble already, and another giant like oil spot. So when I shake that, I'm not fully convinced it's gonna break into tiny bubbles. So I guess you could do it in steps if you wanted a bunch of little bubbles. Maybe add mica, like 1 scoop, a couple drops, shake it up, and then add the rest carefully. But how cool is that? Let's put the lid on it and shake it. Lid is on and nicely secure, so let's shake. Oh yeah, that's breaking up into a bunch of bubbles. So let's shake it some more. And then it says to let it set for 5 minutes once you take it out so that it could settle and you could see the dinosaur better. I found it takes way more than 5 minutes, but yeah, it definitely starts settling within 5 minutes. But as you can see, once you shake it, it gets pretty cloudy. There's a dark spot. But tomorrow, if I look at this, it would mainly be settled with the little bubbles at the bottom. Kind of how it was before I started shaking this. Here's what the QR scanner looks like. It talks about the T-Rex, the aggression, intelligence, weight, diet, just all sorts of info. And then that cool little spinning picture of it. And then an overview of all of them. There's 12 to collect. And at this point, it's been 10 minutes, so I'll show you what it looks like. It has not done much settling, but there's a bunch of tiny little bubbles in there. Still got that big one there. But like I said, it will get more clear the longer it sets, and then it'll have like the mica and stuff at the bottom. So then you just put it back in the incubator and display it. Pretty cool idea, cool series. I do miss doing the foods and things with resin, but this is a nice little change of pace. I have at least 2 more, maybe 3 more. Still have sneakers to do, so make sure to subscribe and stay tuned. Thanks so much for watching. Bye, guys.